Alright, Elliot, here's my favorite way to video, the old follow cam. Let's check you out.
Elliot. And you got a cheering section! Yay!
That was awesome. Yeah, let's check that out now, a little slower. All right, this is your second to last run of the day. So we had a bunch in already. I don't remember how many, maybe 5 before this. I'm working on bringing turn shape back to the pole, going out and back, which you did nicely here. Intersect rise line with enough space or elevation above with our skis pointing where? Out and away from the pole. So you can bring turn shape back. Great job finishing on the gate. Level shoulders. The gate now at the end of our turn. And a pole touch. Nice job. Good job there. Looks like maybe you fell a little to the inside towards the end of that turn, so we saw a little spray, but some good stuff there. Maybe because we kind of fell a little bit to the inside, you know, the turn kind of lengthened a bit, the arc lengthened, we skidded a hair low, so kind of running this lower line here and had to kind of heel push the top, didn't have enough space. But we're back on track. The hairpin here. This be a pretty good exit coming out. Exit out with direction, right? See, this hairpin, you needed some kind of shape in and shape out. Right? Again, appears to be a good start here. It just kind of fell a little to the inside. You see the feet separate right here, so we kind of got to move to the inside ski, lost the outside ski a hair, but the line's getting better. You know, bringing more turn shape back to the pole there. That was good. Also working this day on being a little more square down the hill, which I think from my earlier video, which was earlier in the day, seems to be, has improved a bit, a little more square down the hill there. Keep remembering you want to be zipper down the hill. You know, the delay on the same on the other video could have been a little more on. Didn't really have to cross block the blue, but if we inside arm clear, get up higher up next to it with one continuous turn, we would have had a little higher line on this next red, and you kind of had to kind of heel push the top of this turn a tad, and you can see the spray. So just scrubbed a little speed there, but you know, line is, I think, much better. This is a great turn here. You gave yourself enough space above the gate to bring turn shape back to the gate. Right? You kind of went out and back, so you intersect rise line with your skis, you know, pointing out and away to allow turn shape back. Right? That was a good job. You're not turning around the gate, you're turning around some imaginary piece of snow above the gate. So I draw these all the time for my kids. If that's the gate and this is rise line, you know, we want to intersect rise line with enough space above the gate with our skis pointing still out and away from the gate, so we bring turn shape back so we're not turning around the gate. The gate's at the end of our turn. We're turning around some piece of snow right there. Right? Now this one, I think we just, you weren't patient. You didn't get out to rise line. You've already started your turn before rise line. Rise line would be, kind of more here, sort of there, but over that way. Poorly drawn. But you started the turn too early, so you can imagine if you're actually going to carve that, what would happen? Well, you'd straddle, right? So you kind of start the turn, had to then lay off the ski, lay off it, can't really pressure it yet, and now you pressure it down here. So all your pressure is below the gate, and you can see the little spray in the skid, so we're a little low down here. Right, so be patient, get out to rise line. We would have wanted to go another, meter or so further going out, so we can come back. We would have wanted your skis intersecting rise line, still pointing out here, so we can go out and back, just like you did right there. And because you had a little lower line here, we didn't have as much elevation or space above to really get it done, so now we're just a hair below. You'd want to be in that position right now if you could, right up next to the gate, and now we're, a couple feet below. Good job there, though. Good recovery. Came in here, and now we're patient, intersecting rise line with our skis pointing out and away. So we went out and back, and you finished right on the gate with direction done. Awesome job. Good stuff through there. Yeah, the flush, we talked about this. We really needed a strong exit. We needed to bring our feet out a little bit more and shin those babies off and cross block coming out, which you are cross blocking, but we're just a little bit low. Right? We want to be, those are the two gates. We want to have cross blocked and shinned off those gates and still been right up next to them right now, heading off this way. So just another, say a meter higher. And now you're running the low line here, no elevation above the gate here, and this is why you got behind it. You can see the spray. You dumped a lot of speed there, right? But all this, because we're behind it here, behind there, and all that was because of the exit. So I could tell you, right, I could have said, hey, you got to have a higher line throughout here. Yeah, well, of course, but it's all caused by just not a really strong exit with good direction coming out tight to the last two, gates in this flush, and that was what caused being behind it all the way to the finish. But you made the finish, and you still had your cheering section. Good job, Elliot.